Hello, and welcome to No Bards Allowed, a D&D TTRPG podcast hosted by a bunch of amateur entertainers and professional friends.
Yes!
I am your DM for one final time because B's never going to let me do this again.
Untrue. Untrue.
My name is Dart. I'll be running the conclusion to this adventure if you've been listening along. Thank you so much. It's been a blast getting to do this, getting to bring some really cool characters and a very fun and dark setting for you all. So I hope you guys are excited to dive into the conclusion. How are we feeling today, y'all?
Sorry, did you say die in the conclusion?
Die.
Whatever you heard is correct.
Emphasis on the die.
I heard dine. I think we're dining.
Oh, we're
tonight.
dining.
It's
think
a
it's
dinner
Heroes Feast?
episode, actually.
Yeah, we all get Heroes Feast.
God, that'd be sick. I'm feeling great, Dart. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel pretty melancholic right now.
Okay.
So, because I don't know what's going to happen, and I've been liking playing this character. So
Yeah, I've had fun. It's been good.
yeah,
I'm afraid.
Perfect. Hold on to that fear.
is that Mathis?
You're
or
going to
Will?
need it.
It was Will.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm B. Hi, I'm playing Chuke.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Who are my players?
I did mine. You go.
I'm Shay, and I'm playing Freya.
I'm Will, and I'm playing Mathis.
What's up? It's Fused, and I'm playing Greegold, the Archdruid of the Evergrove.
There we go. Yeah.
That's-
Thanks, B.
I'm like the Arthur Page.
I forgot. I was like, oh no.
I
Me
always
too.
have to say my full name like Arthur.
It's your title.
Well,
my titles.
I guess without any further ado, we might as well just jump right into it. Let's play some D&D, y'all. Let's go.
Cue superhero spinny newspaper. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Like the fucking original Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where it's like, all right, let's get into it. And it's like Spider-Man strikes again. But that's
Is he a
us.
menace?
But think that, but us four with big blue guy of magical entity that we just met, and we don't know who his name is or anything. Think that.
I'm thinking it.
Anyway, continue.
Thanks, Fuse. Last time we played, Chuke, Freya, Greegold, Mathis, and Willow ventured into the Lampier Forest at nightfall after saying their goodbyes at Gregory's. Freya assured a concerned Aramis that moving the townsfolk to the bar was the right call, while Mathis confronted his father lurking outside. The party headed into the forest after Chuke spied on the bar one last time, and Greegold chatted with a remarkably unhelpful young sapling. Trudging.
Man, in my head, also, it was going to be so sick.
But you got that +3 leaf or whatever.
Oh, I have the lucky leaf, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, there's no actual stats.
Plus
It's just-
3 to all checks for picking leaves in the future.
Oh, that's right.
Add it to your inventory, baby.
And now you don't have to worry about the forest being mad at you if you ever want to pick leaves, because normally they would be a little butthurt about that.
+3 to leaf picking.
There you go. Trudging through the brush along the river, they were ambushed by dark creatures led by the fearsome Yamauba. The Witch of Lampier revealed herself to not be the one abducting townsfolk, however, and as she lay defeated, Archmage Karis flew in, attempting to explain the misunderstanding. She led you to the waterfall, where she revealed a peculiar surprise inside an extraplanar home. A ethereal, floating, spectral little blue guy who approached you all and asked if you were his new friends, or asked if you were their new friends. And that is where we return. You are all in this extraplanar mansion. Karis is here with this blue entity sitting on the couch in front of the fire. Ida, now shifted into a more humanoid size, looking a little less monstrous than she did before. Karis looks to you all. This is the reason I went dark. This is why I can't come back to the Bastion, at least not yet. Not until I understand what they are.
How did you find this?
My research brought me here. I was following along with wild magic measurements. The Lampier Forest being known very well to have high levels of latent magical energy. However, it spiked all of a sudden. That's what brought me here. and I wanted to get to the bottom of it to figure out what it was. It went from nominal values, which are already higher than most areas. One of the reasons why we see quite a few Oma like yourself, Chuke, and myself, being born in Northdale. It went up by 4.7 times the standard values. When I came out here, what I found was maybe much what you discovered when you were traveling through the forest. Ida here is quite the protector.
Yes, the forest is my home, and I make everyone remember that.
So I found my way into this whole thing. She discovered this young creature, or whatever it is. It seemed to have spontaneously arrived. I still don't even understand it. I have not yet been able to fully ascertain its origins. I just woke up here. I don't really know where I'm from. I can't remember it that well.
And this is the blue entity.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And can you describe his face again? It was
There
like
is
faceless,
no,
right? Okay.
There's no strong features.
Yes, okay.
What you notice is that whenever each of you faces it, looks at it, it shifts and pulses as it speaks. It's looks to be almost like more of a gas or a ghost than an actual physical form. Like, it's not that tangible. And when it addresses you, or when you look at it, what you see is a little bit of yourself mimicked in its features. It has no features. It has no real face. It kind of seems to glow. Its voice feels, in a way, not native to it, if that makes sense. Almost as if it's using language because that's what you use.
I know Freya's not from Lampier Forest, but she is from the Dale. Is there like any folk tale, like anything that could like because she's like trying to think in her brain, like what the hell, like what could this possibly be? Is there anything that she would have been exposed to as far as like stories or anything in the Dale?
Give me a history check.
And I will give you guidance because we are from the same spot.
And can I ask, where is Chuke's gaze focused in this time?
Chuke is leaned up. Chuke is leaned up against a pillar in the room, kind of staring blankly towards the ground. I will say, I think he starts to scan his brain and go through what progress he's made on his research project for the Bastion, and I think is trying to run through his brain and figure out if this could be tied to anything that he's been working on, or if this feels tied to Oma in any significant way.
What'd you get, Freya?
9.
You can't recall anything particularly. This is a very different kind of entity, I believe, than what the folklore of your clan would normally discuss or pass down. So it feels like a mystery to you.
Okay, yeah.
The entity floats over to you, Greegold, looking at Grease on your shoulder. Hello, I very much like you.
Hey, watch it, Betty. I've been doing great not being a liability, and I don't want to start now.
He hackles really.
Easy, Grace.
Oh,
This
I'm
is,
so sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
No offense. Grace here is just, typical squirrel, used to just being in the woods, and I guess no offense, but your sort of floaty appearance might have just been startling to him.
That makes sense. I don't have any control over this form.
Interesting. But Grace, he'll be all right. He's one of us. It's not a problem.
What do we call you?
I don't have a name.
You are nameless.
Would you like one?
I guess so. If that's your custom. Yamaba looks at you, or Ida looks at you.
It is not normally my protocol to name creatures. I named myself. That is how my family did it. So I have not named this little one yet. But that is not... If this thing wants a name, if this little person wants a name, you may give it one.
I'll think on that. Can I ask where... You said you just appeared here?
I think so.
Where were you before?
I don't fully remember. Can you roll a d6 for me?
It's a 3.
Everything is hazy. I do not remember much more than fragments. I remember flying above a gleaming coastline. There was a sprawling city with great walls below me, a looming mountain above it. It was craggy and looking over the city. I was attacking it for some reason.
Attacking?
Yeah.
You?
Yes.
How big were you when you were doing this?
Can you roll a d6 for me as well, Greegold?
Yes. Adding anything or raw?
Rar.
Raw, it's a 3.
Can you roll it again?
Oh, it's a 3.
Can you roll it again?
It's a 1.
There we go.
Nothing, sorry.
You see, as you are asking them questions, they sort of flicker and move erratically, which does not appear to be any sort of... It does not appear to be a thing that they are doing to themselves. I remember a battle. I was scared. There were huge celestial beings. They sought to destroy me. And then I was here. Not here, but I just remember being here, almost like I believe what you call waking up.
Greegold looks over at Chuke. Chuke, would you know anything of a magical battle of this liking? Is there anything you know about this? So
You
Greegold,
give me a history check if you like.
Greegold, I guess, knowing that Chuke is like a very powerful wizard, hoping he might have heard of like a story of like a very powerful war/battle that happened with a lot of magic.
18 history.
18 is very good. There are certainly accounts in ancient history of more like worldwide huge conflicts of magic. But in recorded history, most of it, we do not see these like what we as players would be very familiar with in D&D, which is constant world-altering cataclysmic events.
Damn.
We don't see that quite as much in recorded history. There's quite a few, or there are quite a lot of books, history books, tomes, ancient texts that are either speculative or pulling at like old tales passed down through families and through societies that are trying to grasp at ancient history. But before things began to be recorded, there's not very much to support it. So what this thing is describing doesn't sound familiar. You also know that there is not a mountain looming over Visar.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going to ask. I was
Now-
like, does that sound like
So-
Bizarre?
And you don't know of any other major metropolitan city along the coast in either Tavoria or Medius, really.
Does this town/city sound like a city that we would know just without the mountain? Like, I'm thinking maybe this battle was so massive that it like destroyed this.
I mean, I think that's the only like defining description. Like what we got was big city, looming mountain.
Okay.
And the big city doesn't narrow it down, and we don't know of any looming mountains.
True.
So
So looming mountain.
To finalize that check, the being specifically said celestial beings. It was very specific about that wording. You know, as a practiced wizard and as a citizen of Tal, there are no celestial beings here.
Sure.
Otherworldly.
Or at least, to your knowledge, they're not around now. There are plenty of people that believe at one time in Tal gods or celestial beings walked the world. There's many different creation myths, but one of the major ones in Tavoria being that the gods created the world and then did not appreciate the lack of interest in them, and so they departed. One of the core tenets of the Church of the Dark Star.
Chuke looks, after really kind of not looking at anyone for the last little while, looks up to Karis and says, "You all right if I try something?"
Go ahead.
All right. Chuke begins to ritually cast his detect magic, and in my mind, when Chuke casts detect magic, he is kind of always picking up signs of the innate magic within himself whenever he has it going, and the things that come with being an Oma. And I guess I'm casting detect magic in this room, getting a feel for everything, but specifically tracing my focus on this being and trying to see if there's anything about the magic that makes sense to me, and seeing if there's any magic that feels similar to the magic in me in this moment.
It kind of tickles. You holding up your detect magic, you see like an interaction between you and this being. Almost like essence is being shared as you pull it up. You look and you see particles, magical energy surrounding, of course, very thick in this space, being an entirely magical construction. What you see is far more than a faint aura.
Guys.
And you feel like an energy is shared between the two of you. The signature that you get from this being reminds you remarkably of the one that comes off of yourself. And when you look at it, it is the most pure form of magic you've ever experienced in your life. This is raw evocation.
Karis, how familiar are you and all the other archmages with my personal research project I've been working on for the Bastion?
As familiar as I can be as somebody who's looking into similar things as yourself.
For the powers that be in the organization we both work for the people that make calls on what we find and how it's used, do you want the things that my research is meant to bring?
I believe that is where the extent of my knowledge of your research ends. I'm not sure of your intentions. What do you hope to accomplish?
All I know is, with what I just felt and new information, Mathis, I don't know what the future holds anymore, but we cannot let the Magus Bastion get its hands on this creature.
Those are my thoughts exactly. I do not trust those people as far as I can throw them. With a power like this, everything could be changed. We could finally understand where people like you and I come from, Chuke. Where do Oma come from? Where did this world come from? There's answers here, I know it.
Did they say celestial?
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, there hasn't been talk of celestial in a long time.
Stories.
The-
History so ancient that it's hard to even comprehend.
I don't really understand it. Can you roll a d6 for me, Freya?
4.
Cool. They flicker for a moment. I remember creating. The feeling of formation and birth. Unbridled opportunity. A world forming around me. It felt like home. I don't even remember what home is, though. I'm sorry, these fragments, they come and go, and I don't understand them.
Is there anything that Greegold would know, being from the forest, that I could like harvest to give this celestial being to like jog his memory? Or I guess I would have to leave this room, which I might not be able to do, but if we come back, is there something that I would know, or maybe something that I could go get?
I would, instead of asking you to roll, I would ask you, Greegold, what do you think could jog this thing's memory? And I will, if you would like to think about that, and you can. But I will put that narrative control into your hands.
Mathis sort of gives Karis a look and, nods his head to the side as if to have a conversation a couple steps away.
Come into the lab.
Yeah.
She opens up a side door from this living room and leads you into a laboratory. Chuke, are you still holding concentration on detect magic?
Mm-hmm.
Could you also roll a d6 for me? If it is a 1, 3, or 4, yes.
5.
Cool.
Freya, would you mind joining us?
Sure.
Yeah, I think as we step into that side room, I'm just going to look at Karis. Who else knows about this? You were sent here to investigate Northdale and things that were going on. How?
I was not sent here to investigate Northdale. I came here of my own accord.
Someone knows something, because we were sent here.
What were you sent here for? To find me?
Mathis, what were you sent here for?
Just tell him.
Believing you were sent here to deal with Northdale's problems, we were sent here to assist with that and, first and foremost, find you. I think you'll know what I mean when I say the orders were not light-hearted ones.
Yes, I can imagine.
So, I'll ask again, who else knows?
No one. That's why I went silent. I turned off my orb. I did not want prying eyes looking into my work.
And you knew nothing about this, Freya?
About this?
About this thing, this creature?
Yeah, my whole focus was on the disappearing people of my town.
That is a very sad thing, and I feel deeply for it. I, unfortunately, do not have the luxury to focus on things such as that when I'm at a place like this. I was not here for that. Wherever you got that information from, I wouldn't trust it.
Where did I get that information from? And that might be a history check, but can I remember specifically who gave me, if that was part of the original order, or if that was just a passing comment that was made?
You would have gotten that information from your original orders from the Bastion. So basically paperwork that would be written up by magisters, bureaucrats, that kind of thing.
Okay. And in the hierarchy of the Bastion, these orders, obviously Chuke and I work as a team, these orders would have come to me or to Chuke?
They would have gone to Chuke first.
So they would have come through the Bastion, not through the Venator Guild?
Yes, correct. Most of your assignments generally come from the Bastion itself, since Venators are assigned to assist mages. You would know that your orders tend to come from people like Brolgan. Usually, specifically Brolgan. You work with him very regularly. He's kind of he's a pencil pusher, like I stated before, but he's a person who the kinds of missions that you guys go on, he dispatches quite a few of them.
Well, now I can't help but wonder, why was it so important that Chuke and I come on this mission? So important that they felt the need to fabricate the nature of the mission to motivate us.
It doesn't feel right.
I don't like it. This also doesn't solve any of the mystery around what's happening in Northdale. We are in fact further away from knowing what's really going on.
We just opened up a can of worms.
You're not in this room.
Oh. Greegold just talks to him to Grease and says that then.
Do you eat those?
Oh, by the way, he literally opened up a can of worms.
Nice.
No, they're for you, Grease.
Okay. Yeah, slimy. I don't want them.
And we can cut back to the actual story.
If the Yamalba is not... Wait a second. I'm going to turn quickly and then open the lab door and head back into the main room with the others. Where's Willow?
She is currently in the main room with Chuke, Ida, and the entity. Chuke, as you have a moment where you're concentrating on detect magic, it feels like we're the same. Where did you come from? Did you also appear?
In a way, yes. That's what I've been trying to find out for years. I do not know how I came to be.
Me neither. I think I'm from somewhere far away. I cannot remember it anymore, though. Memory is gone. It's like a void. It's just replaced by fractured feelings now. I still feel what it was like. I remember drifting a lot.
Well, if we can keep you safe, I would love to help you figure it out.
You would do that?
Yeah. This is the closest I've come to what I'm looking for a long time.
You and Karis are going to help me. We're going to be friends.
Yeah.
Can you give me a deception check, Chuke?
Jesus Christ.
As Chuke's making this deception check, Chuke continues to struggle to make, as you described, this blue creature kind of replicating the faces of the creatures that are interacting with it. Chuke is, while kind of looking at its form and constantly having detect magic going, Chuke is not able to look this creature in the eyes, not able to stare himself in the face in this moment. It's an 18 deception.
Cool. That's really exciting. The last time I remember having friends, they were nothing like my old friends. All of them were gone. I had so many before, but then when I looked around, there were only 7. People like you all. Like people. They were standing around a circle with a bunch of lines and runes on the ground. I looked at myself, and I was also a person. I had a body. Flickers.
Did I hear him? I'm in the room now, right? I'm talking. I've never left his side, but
This is the living room, yes.
did you say runes on the ground?
Yes, I think so.
Do you recall what they might have looked like? But perhaps, and then I show him like some druidic runes from that piece of bark, like woven into my beard.
The entity kind of does a very similar thing as you push your beard towards them. You see like tendrils begin to form and kind of spread towards you, and they kind of like weave in with your beard. Oh, that's such a odd sensation. I don't think it was anything like what you have around your neck. There were more lines. I believe you might say they were more complicated than those.
Oh. More complicated, you say? Lines of complication.
I don't know what it means, really.
Would I have caught the last bit of this conversation as I walk back into the room?
Yes. You walk back in the room. Yeah, you do see Greegold, Grease, the entity, Yamauba,
7 friends.
Willow, and Chuke. Yes.
You plus 7.
I believe so, yes. I was one of them, but now, while I remember these things, it's like it's not my own memory. But it is mine as well.
Wait. I am no magic user, but isn't there 8 schools of magic?
That there is.
Whoa. It's a school of magic.
I was the one who saw Willow get the stone, right?
I believe you were first, correct?
Well, Willow, you reported in yet?
I'm sorry?
Have you reported in yet?
What do you mean?
I know what a sending stone looks like.
No, I was about to do that, though. Harbin worries. I want to check in with him, make sure he knows we're okay. I'm not sure how it works in a place like this, though, so I didn't want to disrupt. I'll go get a breath of fresh air. Do you want to come with? Scout the area?
I'll look to Chuke. I think this would be just an understood glance, but like, are you good if I step out for a sec?
Yeah, you hear a message in your head.
She cannot share what we found here.
I know. Yeah, I'll look to Karis, and then I'll step outside with Willow.
As y'all step outside, and Karis comes back out, I go to her and I say,
Do you see any future where you can go back to the Bastion after this?
That's what I've been thinking about these last few days. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
It seems like we see eye to eye. My research has been into Omas, and they specifically gave me permission to use this as my Archmage studies if I sought a way to harness that potential and imbue it in others. Now, that is not something that I want. I used it as an excuse to do the research on people like us.
What do you really want, Chuke?
I want to understand why I'm like this. Why we're all like this. What made my life this? That's what I'm looking for.
To what ends?
I don't know. Everything I've read and researched is history and stories and sources. This is the first time I've encountered any being that feels like this.
For me as well. It's almost as if we've met a god.
I don't know what my brother will do, but I don't know if I see a way forward with the Magus Bastion. If we don't turn you in or kill you, or if they have an inkling of what this is, then I don't see a world in which they don't come after you, or if we showed up back alive, wouldn't take us off anyways.
The future does not look easy for us, I believe, depending on the choices we make. I would ask you to please not turn me in, of course. However, I am no fool to believe that what we have here is enough to stand against the 4 of you combined. If the 4 of you were combined. So, I will not stand against you if you try to do that. I am no fool.
I am going to pull out my Magus orb and hold it in front of her and say, "This matters more than anything else." And I'm going to, in that moment, unattune from my Magus orb in front of her.
Are you attempting to destroy it or simply just remove the attunement?
I want to go off the grid like she did, so if that means destroying it, then...
It's your decision as a player. What I will remind you is that does, as you know, give you quite a bit of mechanical benefit. So you are welcome to destroy it. That will remove your spell casting ability with it. Not entirely, but it will remove the bonus it gives you. You are also welcome to basically put it on airplane mode, if you will, which will keep its latent abilities for you. But that is your decision to make. I will tell you, as you pick up your orb, it glows yellow.
What does it normally glow?
It normally glows yellow when he's receiving a message.
Oh.
You see that Ida is now sitting with the anomaly that is shifting a little bit more erratically. She looks to the anomaly.
Come, little one. It is not good for you to be in this space too long. We must go outside.
And she pulls the anomaly outside with her.
I guess what I will do is put it in airplane mode. I will ignore this incoming message. If I can stay attuned for the bonus to hopefully get through whatever fight seems to be coming, I will. But I will ignore this message, and I will step outside for fresh air as well.
Cool. Mathis, where are you going?
As I step outside with Willow, if Willow sort of reaches, like she's going for the sending stone, I'll...
Not immediately.
Yeah.
It's really stuffy in there.
It's a lot to take in.
How are you feeling?
Frustrated. We're not any closer to figuring out who's terrorizing Northdale.
I know. I want this to be over.
As do I. If you are going to check in, I would ask you leave Karis out of it.
I will. I just want to let him know that we're okay.
Which begs another question. If what's terrorizing Northdale isn't out here,
Then what is it?
and did we leave it behind?
That's what I'm starting to worry about as well. I think we should pack up and get back to town as soon as we can.
Yeah, just have to figure out what to do with the creature. As we're having this conversation, can I scan the horizon for... I think this is sort of just preemptive paranoia, but the Bastion's going to send someone after us. They're not going to do it quietly. So just scanning the horizon for any anomalies.
Give me a perception check. As you begin to scan, she pulls the sending stone out. I'm going to call Harbin.
All
And
right.
she holds it up to her head. You see it kind of glow as she begins to cast Ascending.
I got an 8. So.
It is dark. The thick treetops obscure most of the light from the stars in the sky. It's a little cloudy tonight as well, so it's a little darker than usual. You don't see anything. After a second, she puts the stone down, finishing her spell.
Let me know if he responds, yeah? Be nice to know everything's well over there as well.
It glows. She holds it up. They're okay as well.
All right.
Everyone is still safe at the bar.
Something's not right. I don't know what it is, but
Mathis, can I ask you a question?
sure.
What do you really think about the Bastion after everything you've seen? after everything you've been through?
It's a bunch of power-hungry wizards.
Why are you a part of it then?
You already know the answer to that.
Yeah, but look at him now. He doesn't need you to protect him. He's all grown, as you might say.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I don't know, we used to make fun of dumb bureaucratic shit like that all the time.
Hey, speak for
What
yourself. I still
changed?
do.
Sure, so do I, but what changed for you to be a part of it and still put up with all this bullshit? Do you think you're really making a difference as a pawn of this system?
Never intended to make a difference. I intended to protect my brother. Although, seems like we might be making a difference now, whether we like it or not.
Yes. Quite the difference, I hope.
We'll see. Power like this, I mean, I've seen what some of these wizards can do with far less.
The wrong people will want to come for this. Let's hope the right people get it, yes?
And who is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, me either. You're right, we should probably head back to Northdale. I just don't... This complicates things. I don't think it's safe to bring... it. I'm gonna call it Bob. Can I call it Bob?
Sure. You're gonna have to ask it, though.
Sure.
The door opens as Ida walks out with the entity that begins to, float circles around her.
Yes, there you go. Stretch your legs, or whatever those things are called. It is so stuffy in there.
It's rather spacious for a little pocket dimension, though. I've certainly been in much smaller ones. You ever been trapped in a portable hole?
I don't think so. I do not know what that is.
That's great. I hope you never
It
find out.
doesn't sound very good, unless it's something kinky, and then I might like being in a portable hole.
I can assure you it is
Nice.
usually not kinky.
Mathis.
Mathis got that riz, baby.
Mathis.
Ida,
Yes.
how long have you been protecting, Can I call you Bob?
What?
Can I call you Bob?
They're, floating 50 feet in the air. Is that a good name?
It's a simple, endearing name.
Call me Bob.
Okay.
Do you like that name?
Do you like that name is the question I would say matters more.
Bob. Bob? 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 Am I saying it right? Bob.
However you want to say it is how we will all say it. That's the nature of names.
Bob. I like that it's the same forwards and back.
Yeah.
I've said it both ways, and I like it.
Good.
I also envision him literally bobbing ever
Yeah,
so
I know.
slightly. Like, yeah.
Ida, how long have you been protecting Bob?
This will take a little for me to get used to, but I think it makes them happy.
You see they kind of glow a little brighter and float around. Bob. Bob. Bob.
You see Greegold lean over to Grease. So his name is Bob.
Okay. What do you want me to do with that? Sorry, do you like Bob more now? Are you sick of old Grease? You giving up on the squirrels at the Evergrove now? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, shove it up yours. And then I hand him 18 pine nuts. Just like...
He leaps into a pile of pine nuts and begins to feast.
He has squirrels feast.
Nice.
Yeah, Grease has advantage on all wisdom saves. He's immune to being
poison.
frightened and poisoned. He has additional max HP. He's a beefy squirrel now,
Dude.
baby.
Ida, how long have you been protecting Bob?
Ever since Bob showed up. A few weeks, something like that. It's been... I don't count the days like you mortal people do.
Sure.
Time sort of slips away from you after a while.
I think that's something we share. And where did you find him?
Right here. They just showed up. They were petting a fox when I approached them.
Seems so otherworldly to us, but fits in so naturally with the forest.
It does. It's like it's a part of the forest. Or, potentially, the forest is a part of it. Magic flows like the river here. It draws souls and tormented souls, lonely souls. They become one with the forest.
Freya, I wanted to talk to you about. I mean, if what we're looking for Northdale is not out here, but we know they were headed this direction from Mathis's grim psychometry. If they never made it out of the city, what's that direction? What's over there?
Name a shop. Name a smith. And everything. A shop. The tavern. It's all in between. There's too many things.
All right. Well, I mean, if we've gone all the way through the forest and not found what we're looking for, though, whatever it is must be in the city.
Are you concerned now? Or did you come up here for this?
Look, I don't...
We're wasting time, Chuke. I don't know. Now you got me pulled into some celestial bullshit.
Freya, I came here because I had to. And I know this is where we grew up, but I'm sorry that I didn't find the same peace in this city that you have. I'm sorry.
You think I have peace?
Freya, Chuke, look at ourselves. This whole thing has us arguing, and just like Chuke said, we grew up together. We're a team. We're back together again. For once. And you can kind of see Greegold's eyes starting to tear up because he misses the childhood that he had with this form. For once, we're back. And you'd think that we could at least all get along. And you know the problem is back at home. We came here, we found out a lot of information. I simply think that we should go back to Northdale and figure out who secretly is pulling the strings. Because right here, right now, Charis is not the problem. And that is of my opinion.
It's evident that Charis is not the problem. It's evident this... whatever the fuck that is not the problem.
Bob. That's my name. Bob.
Bob and Charis, simply, I believe, after what you said, Freya, entity of evocation magic, which is, well, to me, as a druid, absolutely mind-boggling. And then Charis, just simply trying to tap in, it seems, to this new thing.
Thank you, Greegold, as Karis walks out. I agree. I mean no one any harm. I'm simply trying to tap into what this is.
All right. Well, what we know is we need to head back.
I can aid you in that if you would like.
That doesn't...
With
What do we do with Bob?
I mean, they cannot return with us.
They could return if they are, I don't know, hiding in the shadows or something. However, it might be safer if they stay in this, what do you call it?
We can't...
If this thing is magic, if this thing is raw power, and whatever we need to face is feeding on that, we cannot bring it there. I will die to protect what we've just found. Karis cannot come with. They need to stay. They need to flee.
It feels like they're safer in this room, though, with this sort of... this door. What is this called? The...
pocket dimension.
Pocket dimension?
Door, yeah.
With this pocket dimension of things, it seems, Chuke, that they're safer here.
They are safe in the forest here, under my watch. I will not leave for anything.
The Yamauba guards these forests, and I now agree with you. We should keep them here because they are a power that we are unfamiliar with. It could be exponential. Exponential power. So we should leave them here, go back home, maybe all get the same alibi, same story of what we saw, what we did, and then try to talk to Father Aramis again.
We do. Whatever we do, we need to do it quickly. We don't have time. If we're not reporting into the Bastion with this, which I, looking at Chuke right now, assume we are not, we need to... They will be coming for us. We have limited time.
They're probably already here.
Can
Great.
everybody...
Roll
Sorry.
a d20 for initiative?
No. Not yet. Can everybody give me perception checks?
God damn it.
I'd
Gladly.
love to.
Oh.
What do I add? I don't remember.
I'm minus, so...
No, I don't add. Oh, crit. Not 20, baby.
Thank God.
13.
23 for Greegold.
Very good.
Very perceptive.
Mathis, what did you get?
12.
Cool.
But a dyslexic 21.
What?
It's we call it a fuse 21.
Oh, that's what it's
This is
called.
the new thing. It's a Fuse 21. It's
Are you
pretty
trying to say
dyslexic.
you're giving me advantage?
I'm trying to say, Dart, are you dyslexic?
If you want to swap around your 14 to be a 41, you can do that if you like. It's all part of the rules
it will
when
cost-
Fuse is at the table.
It will cost you your life.
It costs everything.
So if you came up here to find Karis, that was your primary objective, and now you're not going to fulfill your mission, are you just going to bring the might of the Bastion down on Northdale?
We were told that Karis came here to solve your problem. We were sent here after Karis disappeared, thinking that that was also part of our mission.
You weren't giving any more information on why Karis was up here.
No. We were just told she had gone off the grid. We were told to retrieve her by any means necessary. Obviously ominous, but again, to our understanding, the mission was calming the unrest in Northdale. I believed that, the ulterior motive was to maybe convince your council to let the Bastion have a greater presence.
Listen, Freya, I understand your frustration. You have every right to be upset. We didn't come here for the reasons you were told. I did not want to come here. However, being here, seeing the two of you, Freya and Greegold, I'm reminded of something that I don't love this place like you do, but I love the two of you with all my heart, and I will help you before we leave. I don't even know what the future holds at this point, but I am sorry. Hey, as you might have picked up on here, there's 3 current Bastion members, and I wouldn't say that any of us are particularly fond of the organization. I wish that I could change the past. I wish that I could have made life different. For all of us, really. But I think I'm past the point of apologizing to myself for who and what I am. But what I would like to do is make things better. I don't know if I will, but I promise you everything that I've been working towards. The goal is to make things in the world a better place, and I hope you can take my word on that.
There's the Chuke, I know.
Chuke, teary, honestly goes to embrace you. If you would accept him, I think he goes to just give you like a big hug, and yeah, sheds tears in this moment.
Yeah.
Just sobs a little bit.
Freya takes Chuke in. It only took you, 18 hours?
Yeah. Getting quicker, aren't I?
Chuke, with
Yeah.
a natural 20,
Yeah, what I see.
I would like to ask you to make a decision.
I would love to.
Are you
Make out with. No.
You can make out with anyone you want.
Greegold, easy. Dude.
Or
Greegold's feet, right? They're so hairy.
save Northdale.
Dude, make out Greegold or save Northdale? God, give me a. Let me roll. Let me just roll. Let me roll to see what I
Can I
choose.
sleep
God,
on
my
it?
DM is the worst. He keeps giving me the hardest questions to answer. Tell me, does your focus go more to your surroundings, looking out for a potential threat, or does your focus go more towards your party and the people in it?
People. Yeah, Chuke is, as he just said in so many words, I mean, the few people surrounding him are the only thing that's like given him the will to live for a long time, even if he doesn't communicate well or keep up with everybody like that. Like he wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these people. He will, even if he doesn't show it in a good way, he will always be concerned about them.
Awesome.
The music changed.
Hi guys listening to Northdale final episode. Dart, the DM, just changed the music to something ominous as hell.
No, that's not what's happening. Chuke with a natural 20 while you...
So ominous. I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Hey, this is a bit too much.
Yeah,
Hold
what do
on.
you,
No,
it's
great.
perfect.
No,
Don't
no,
change it.
We're about to
turn
get-
it louder. Turn it louder.
We're about-
More.
Our character sheets will be available in the graveyard on our website shortly after this episode. Thank you.
Chuke with a natural 20 while you embrace Freya and tears well in your eyes, looking at your people instead of your surroundings. While you hug Freya, you notice in the corner of your eye, Mathis is distracted. Standing next to him, not quite deftly enough to avoid your vision, you see Willow pull a dagger out of her out of her pants.
Yeah.
And activate some sort of coating on it as she goes to thrust it in his side.
Cool. Hold person.
Cool.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to ask for everybody to roll initiative.
Hey, audience and members of the listening party, I called that Willow is going to be a fucking narc.
What, Chuke, you don't see, because your gaze goes to that instead, is that figures appear along the edge of the top of the waterfall as the rest of you begin to hear arrows flying down.
Oh, sick.
While Chuke looks over the party, you notice in the tree line on the top of the waterfall, multiple figures begin to close in on you. You see 6 people, and arrows begin flying through the air at all of you. Chuke, I will allow you with a natural 20 to get your hold person off before initiative.
Sick. Let's go.
Let's go.
So all those arrows, are they coming all at us right now?
Indeed.
Would it be okay? This might be crazy. Are they coming from the trees or beyond the tree line?
No.
They're like right
You
above
guys are
us.
in a clearing around the water pooling up from the waterfall that's falling down these cliffs. So they're probably about 90 feet up. You guys are around in this clearing, in this space, and they're all shooting down on you.
DC 19 wisdom save.
Jesus.
Do I get to act before this because of the high perception?
No.
Heard. No.
Only a nat 20. Otherwise, everything is an initiative.
Cool. 6 of them from the waterfall. Arrows.
Willow fails her wisdom save.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes.
You hold her right as she is about to thrust a dagger into a chink in Mathis's armor.
I very quickly conjure a spell. Mathis, killer.
You're on the wrong side of this, Chuke.
Where'd you go wrong?
Philo?
What the fuck are you doing?
Top of initiative is going to be Mathis.
Killer.
Crit. She's held. She's held.
Willow is held behind you. You look around, and her dagger is inches away from your side. Arrows begin to fly towards you all in this split-second moment.
I think I immediately start pulling my crossbow off my back, getting ready to fire, and I look into Willow's eyes and I say, forgot to mention, he protects me too. And I'm going to take 3 separate shots at the ones above us.
Cool.
Wow.
Sick.
Yeah, smoke their asses. Get them.
This is some of the worst rolls I've ever seen in my life.
No.
Does a 17 hit?
17 will hit.
Does a 13 hit?
13 will not hit.
Great. So that's 1 hit.
Cool.
That's 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Good start.
You
Hey, it's
graze
something.
one of the archers up above.
And then I will... Is there any like overhang, like cover from the waterfall? Like if I move like up towards the water, I think I would just move. Even if there's not actual cover, like I would just move to where like they don't have as like clear of sight.
Yeah.
Like where they have to be like actually leaning over to see anything.
Yeah, you could certainly do that. There's not like full clearing.
Yeah, sure.
You'd have to use quite a bit more movement than you probably have
I
to
have
get there.
35.
Yeah, it would be more than that.
Okay.
But
yeah,
you can certainly get closer.
I'll start moving that way.
Yeah.
And I just shout to everyone else, and especially Bob, take cover over here, and just start moving towards the waterfall.
Bob looks around, and Ida.
Yes, Bob. Ugh, it still feels weird. Get to me. You're not safe here.
Mathis, that ends your turn. Next in initiative. You do not see anything being cast. However, all around you, you begin to feel almost as if your ears pop from pressure on an airplane. The space grows still and deathly around you. As like something explodes around you from a point where you are at. I need everybody to make Constitution saving throws.
This, if I moved 35 feet, this would still catch me.
Indeed.
Got it.
I got a 21.
Success.
Greegold has a 19 on that save.
19 is a success.
Let's go.
I'm assuming a 14 would fail.
No.
10.
Okay. Chuke and Freya both fail. Greegold, Mathis, you succeed.
Bob is 50 feet up in the air, as previously described. Is that still true? Is
Yes.
Bob caught in this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bob is caught in this.
No.
Damn.
That's
However,
Bad.
you notice as ripples of necrotic energy wash over you all like a bomb. They pass through Bob almost as if they don't even affect him. Anybody who fails takes 27 necrotic damage.
Half on a success?
Half on a success.
27 half.
Chuke, if you want to give me an Arcana check.
I would love to. At first, concentration, I rolled a 22, so that should save still. And then
Yeah,
Arcana is a 28 Arcana.
28. This spell did not originate from any of those archers. Someone's invisible up there.
Perfect.
And this feels like high-level necromantic magic. This is probably a circle of death.
Ew.
Perfect.
Yum.
Not again.
The energy washes over and dissipates as you see... Ida, I'm scared. Bob begins to fly down towards her, and she is just grows larger in size back to her more monstrous form and wraps her body around him to just try to shield him from arrows.
Perfect.
You see that Karis casts a spell on herself. There, flying down from the trees. They're invisible. As she casts True Seeing on herself, she points kind of halfway down from the top of the waterfall to where you are at.
Towards the waterfall, or like more
Towards
like
the
over?
waterfall.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Freya, that's your turn.
Cool. Could I have used my reaction to use Stone Endurance to reduce that damage?
If that works for things that aren't attacks and stuff, then absolutely.
Yeah, as a reaction, Stone's Endurance, as a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 3 elements per short rest.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And you'll get your reaction back because it's your turn again.
Okay, so this thing just went off. I heal for 8 points. Freya feels Chuke tense up, release the spell, says what she said to Willow. I'm gonna rage for bonus action. You see Freya stepping back from the embrace, grabbing both of her pole arms. You see her like muscles tense, veins popping out. How could you? She's gonna run to Willow.
Oh, let's go, dude. Some critting happening.
It's really fucked, guys.
Shout out Chuke's old person.
Man, oh baby.
In my clan, we don't take traitors lightly. I feel you're on the wrong side of this. I'll make an attack.
Fuck yeah.
Rip.
17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Let's go.
And it's an auto crit.
It is indeed.
Cool.
BG3 rules.
Normal rules.
Normal style.
No, everything's BG3 in D&D now.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
So I automatically get my 1 die, right?
We're just doing double dice.
We're doing double dice?
Yeah.
Double
Okay.
dice.
Heard that.
ER.
14 plus 8, 22 slashing.
Ooh.
I'm going to hit her again.
Absolutely.
That's 24 because I get plus 2 while raging.
Absolutely.
I always forget that when I play Barbarian.
Yeah.
Every time.
And then the next attack will be 16 plus 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I think that'll do it.
Hell yeah.
So I come in full on execution style, just like slicing and
You hear Palpatine's voice in the back of your head.
Unlimited power.
Do it.
that's an additional 24 points.
Jesus
Christ.
So yeah, that's my action, bonus action. And now I'm up front in her face. And that's my turn.
How does she look?
Fucked up. You don't fuck with the counselor of security.
Nope.
Also, you hit a rogue for 48 points. It doesn't matter what level they are. They're fucked up.
Yeah. Arrows fly down all around you. I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws.
All right.
Al's a 26.
26 is...
My dex save is plus 11. which
26 is very
nutty.
good.
What? My dex save is plus 2. Which means I have a 9. Greegold rolled a 9.
9,
Yes.
11.
11.
I'll say a 7.
Okay, those are bad. 11 was with advantage, Freya? Okay. Those who succeeded, Mathis only, you take no...
Why you gotta say it like that?
You're the only one who succeeded. You will take no damage.
Okay.
Everybody who failed will take 13 points of piercing as a rain of arrows comes down on you.
I will
Reduce to 6.
Half for you.
How for you?
crit on my concentration check, so should be good.
End of Willow's turn. She's going to try to break out of this hold person.
Don't do it.
Natural 20.
It's the end of her turn, though, and it's your turn again, so you can just recap.
It is the end of her turn.
We could probably just take her out. She's probably pretty bloodied.
Yeah.
She unfreezes. You're just pawns of the Bastion. You're not ready for what's about to happen. Chuke, that's your turn.
So, setting the scene, 6 archers up top, Willow's near us, and then Karis pointed in. How far in theory was the described?
Halfway down.
So
like 45 feet
45 feet from us.
Looking like more like 30, probably. Hard to tell because she's pointing at something invisible, but closer than you'd probably like it to be. You have a relative bearing, though, if you're trying to do something in that vicinity.
I'm going to look at Willow, and I'm going to say, I'm no pawn. You should have turned out different. I'm going to upcast a chromatic orb to 2nd level.
Cool.
Has a 30 to hit.
Pretty damn good, I would say.
That's 13 points of fire damage.
13 points of fire damage from the chromatic orb. You see that as she's now regained control of her body, she looks to you as you cast that spell, dodges a little bit as it hits her, but glances off. She is looking very hurt. She's still standing.
If you flip sides now, maybe you'll live. Up to you. And then since I'm not up in melee with her, I'm going to move 30 feet away. Or am I able to like move away from where I know this invisible creature's coming? More so to like just give, I'm trying to avoid being right near any other party members.
Yeah, just kind of spread out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so I wanna use
there's
my-
plenty of space in this clearing.
So I want to use my
get some
whole
distance.
movement to like spread back from the wall and like just get, just get as far away as possible.
You got it. Chuke, that ends your turn. That's going to be you, Greegold. Archers are knocking back more arrows. You do not see an invisible creature. Willow looking very, very injured.
Chuke, looking over at Chuke, does Greegold see Chuke being like very hurt, or does Chuke look fairly stable right now?
You see a little bit of blood dripping out of Chuke's mouth right now, and like he's got like an arrow that's like through his shoulder with like the arrowhead sticking out through his back shoulder blade.
In that case, you see Greegold two-hand his Grovekeeper staff in front of him, close his eyes, and he's like muttering something in Druidic as his totem comes out of his backpack. And what you guys see is this spirit of a unicorn prancing out of his backpack.
Sick.
And laying down kind of in the middle of all of us. As I use my spirit totem and activate the unicorn spirit.
What's your unicorn look like, Greegold?
It honestly looks super sick.
Okay. Tell me more.
That's all I need to know.
Perfect. I'm on board.
So its horn...
Can pierce the sky.
its horn is actually like... Look at the horn as if it's not pointed like a normal perfect unicorn horn, but it's almost like someone's taken a slash towards it, and now there's a point because it's been broken.
Oh, that goes pretty hard. Yeah.
The unicorn, though, yes, like, I feel like unicorns are typically viewed as like perfection, glamour, maybe like pristine white. This one, like, has the imperfections across it, maybe some dark spots. Not quite so much like a Dalmatian, but like there are some spots on it that are like darker. However, the mane of this unicorn is lush, and you can see the magic almost sparkling off from it.
Ready to go, Archdruid? Let's get these people healed.
Thank you, unicorn spirit.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Unicorn spirit stands there. I'm assuming I'm probably within touching distance of Chuke.
I moved 30 feet away from the group.
So you would be still within movement range of Chuke.
I have 30 movement speed, I think. So that was bonus action, was summoning Mr. Badass Unicorn. For my action, I'm going to use a 2nd level Cure Wounds. So you regain 19 hit points.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And the breakdown of that is 2d8 plus 4 for my Cure Wounds at a 2nd level, plus
Oh, that's
with my unicorn totem, I add my druid level towards anyone inside or outside my aura for any healing spells.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
So
very
cool. I just wanted to get that down so I can then now cast for a bonus action Healing Word in the future, and do similar things.
Yep.
Indeed.
Cool.
But this way, I'm at least able to heal you and get the spirit totem down. Now, the only thing I fear is, did you move? Where did you move?
I tried to move
You moved towards the forest.
the
I moved
opposite
towards the
yeah.
water.
I
Okay,
moved
this
the
is great.
opposite
Then.
direction.
This is great because
I,
now I moved back as well to heal you.
yeah, Freya's kind of in the middle right now still, and then we're like on opposite ends.
I would
of
say
where
also my
Mathis is.
unicorn spirit totem is pretty much in the middle of all of us. Not that it really matters with my healing spells, but it's good. I think it'll matter with maybe something I'll do in the future. But it is mostly like surrounding, like by Freya, frontlining in the middle. Yeah. But that will end Greegold's turn.
Awesome. Back to the top of initiative, Mathis.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get all the way up against like the waterfall, basically.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, just kind of trying to get like any cover I can from the archers above.
Absolutely.
I'm going to take an action to activate my Venator armor.
Okay.
And you'll see Mathis just sort of like pounds his fist into his chest. And if you were near enough, you would hear like a little vial shatter. But the armor starts to, as this like liquid spills down the front, this armor starts to shimmer and shift. And I gain the effects of displacement. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to, now that if I'm feeling like I have some cover, I'm going to activate Crimson Right on my crossbow.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say being right up against kind of an outcropping above you, roots tangling down from the trees above, growing along the cliffside that the waterfall spills down. You are out of line of sight of the archers.
Perfect.
They're far enough away that you see that they're knocking multiple arrows. They're just raining arrows down on everybody down here, just trying to create chaos.
Yeah, and I think taking them out of the equation for me is hopefully going to allow me to focus on what's actually happening here, because we were definitely ambushed, and I'm just trying to orient myself to a place where I can actually get a feel for what this stage looks like.
For sure.
Yeah, I will do my Crimson Right.
Your armor begins to vibrate and obfuscate your person as you sort of shift into the background, displaced to those looking at you.
I'm going to do lightning damage.
Cool. Ending your turn, you hear Karis call out, "Ida, they're going for Bob."
Hey, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Have you talked to HR about that?
Watch yourself. Right there. And she points right past Ida, who's going to attempt to claw out blindly. Everybody make perception checks.
It's a 15 for Mathis.
16 for Chuke.
19.
14 for Greegold.
Okay. Freya, you notice in this chaos as Ida swipes out with her claws wildly in front of her. You do not see her find purchase or pull blood from anything, but what you do see are sparks like metal hitting stone. As it seems like she comes into contact with something that blocks her passage. Bob, just right in front of her, or right behind her now as she shifted around to attack. I'm scared. Karis looks to what's happening. Don't do this, please. I'm telling you. You hear a voice coming from nowhere. It's too late. Can one of you guys roll a d20 for me?
Not it. Not it.
I'll freaking do it.
Chuke.
19.
Yes!
Wait,
Ooh, you
pi
needed
is probably
actually a
bad.
nat.
I know that's good.
I just rolled it. I don't know.
You needed a 1 to succeed, actually.
I wish.
Holy shit.
Did I win?
What you see as you hear that voice come out of invisibility, you hear a shatter, like a gem being smashed on the ground. I don't feel, what? And then a pulse of energy explodes from Bob. You see shattering gemstones, red like a ruby, spraying out all around him or them. Energy washes over all of you. And you hear another voice. You hear the same voice. That's not what was supposed to happen. As Bob, I gotta get out of here, begins to fly up. Energy washes over everybody. You all can...
Mark a long rest.
Yeah, for sure. You can all regain HP up to 3 hit die. You have to expend them.
Oh, shit.
Done.
Your 19 was exactly what was needed to save. That's fucking huge.
Well,
Let's
that's crazy.
go. Wizard hit die, D6, baby. Come on.
Holy shit. Freya, that's back to your turn.
Willow's still in front of me.
Willow is still in front of you.
Cool. As a bonus action, Freya continues in her rage. You watch as she puts her hand on her pauldron that's over her shoulder. It's the stone face of her mother, and you watch as the eyes in the sculpture begin to glow, and a glyph on her forehead begins to glow. She slaps both of her bracers, and you watch as her form gets larger. I'm gonna activate Giant's Might for bonus action.
Let's go.
For my action, I'm gonna just kind of stand up over Willow, and I'm gonna make an attack, just shake my head and make my last slash down at her.
There she is. There's the Stormheart. Are you going reckless?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
No.
Might as well.
Nice.
No, because wait, is that anybody gets advantage on me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
But
Chuke
the
would get
archers
advantage
are
on
at
you.
save right now, and the person who just came out of invisibility is a caster.
Oh, I
so-
apologize. Sorry, they are not out of invisibility.
Oh,
You were
sorry. I
just
thought
hearing-
you said. God,
No, I-
sorry. I hear from
Yes,
invisibility.
yeah.
Got it,
my
got it, got it,
wording
got it.
was bad.
My bad.
I
my
said
bad.
out. You hear the words out from invisibility. They're
Got it.
still invisible. I rolled a save after Chuke's successful roll.
Can you stack Reckless and then also do Polearm Master, -5 to the roll, but you add 10 to the damage?
Great Weapon Master?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do Reckless, and then I'm going to great Weapon Master. So I -5
Yeah.
to the roll.
This poor
sure.
girl.
I rolled a natural 20.
Let's go!
The 10 also gets doubled, right?
Yeah.
I
No.
mean, but on a
No.
Come on.
But
You'd
it's an
love it if
added
that-
thing.
Okay. Do you want to roll your dice, or do you want to tell me how it happens?
Let's go.
Nah, that's right. I'll just let's expedite this.
It's totally up to you.
No, I don't need
she
to roll
has
dice.
10 hit points left.
Okay.
Even with Uncanny Dodge, I do not believe
She doesn't
there's-
have a reaction. She doesn't have a reaction.
Oh, it's not back to her turn yet. You're correct. So, yeah, she's boned.
Okay.
So she's boned, all right.
Tell me, Freya, do you want to keep her alive?
Freya does have kindness in her heart. I don't think that she's gonna full on execute her here. No, she is. She's gonna fucking kill her. No, she's thinking about it. Yes.
Tell me how it ends for Willow.
Yes. She looks down, shakes her head. She says, "I guess you've made your choice. Like I said, traitors get executed." And she, with her stonehold glaive, brings it high over her head, and with one fell swoop, brings it down, slicing into, carving all the way down from shoulder blade to middle of the stomach.
I guess I have made my choice. She looks to try to dodge. You're too fast for her. Catches her on the shoulder. She falls dead.
Sick. You can't trust anybody.
Well, she did nothing.
Hell yeah.
I think Mathis watches Willow fall and has this hollow sensation of, I should be feeling something right now, and I'm not. And it's a split second, and then shakes it off and focuses back on the task at hand.
Yeah, as Willow falls to the ground, Freya lets out a scream of emotion, feeling betrayed.
What are you going to do with
else?
your second attack?
Yeah.
I do have 2 attacks.
There's nobody that you can see within range.
Yeah.
You do know that where Yomauba, where Ida had attacked in the open air, you heard a voice coming from that direction.
Oh,
So
and
if
you saw the
wanted-
sparks, right?
I did see the
You
sparks.
did see the sparks. If you would like to try to make an attack with disadvantage on that location, you're more than welcome to do so.
But a
Okay.
straight roll for you because you went reckless.
Is it on the same attack, or it's a different attack?
It's for
though?
your whole turn.
Oh, is
Mhm.
it? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
because everybody has
I'm reading it
advantage
right
on
now.
you for
Word.
the entire turn as well.
I'm reading that right now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then I will roll. Yeah. I think she's in her rage and her emotion as tears beginning to stream her face. She runs up to where she saw the sparks. 19 on the die, and that's a crit with my weapon.
Fuck.
Cool.
Whoa, nice.
Unfortunately, even with a crit from your weapon, your glaive swings wide as there's nothing there anymore.
Okay.
Whatever was there moved itself away in an instant.
Damn. Okay.
Your aim was true, though.
Yeah. But I'll stay there. Probably. Yeah. That's it.
Cool. Archers are going to fire at all of you. I need dexterity saving throws from everybody except for Mathis.
12 for Greegold.
Damn. I rolled 2 7s. That's an 8.
10.
You guys all fail and take 12 points of piercing damage. Shoot, that's your turn.
Seeing Willow drop across the battlefield, emotion swells in Chuke and tears well in his eyes again. Thank you, Greegold. Keep the others safe, please. And how far up in the sky did Bob move at this point?
Just their full movement, so about
120
30
feet.
120 feet, yeah. About 30 feet.
Cool. I'm going to... you see Chuke, something everyone saw at the end of the last fight, but bright light crackles around Chuke like lightning, but it isn't, as Chuke draws on this power filled with light, bright. His long white hair floats up into the air as energy forms around him. He moves further away to try to make sure to get out of counterspell range of whatever this invisible creature might be, and then is going to cast Sickening Radiance. Centered on a point. It's a 30-foot sphere, or 30-foot radius sphere, and I'm going to try to center it a little off the ground, so hopefully like 20 feet of coverage are surrounded, but I'm trying to catch the sky.
Cool.
As well. I'm trying to keep Bob in it, and so if anything's going for Bob, I'm trying to catch that. I'm going to use my Evoker wizard abilities to sculpt this spell around Freya and Ida and Karis and Greegold, even though he's not in it right now, and Bob. And yeah, those are the 5 that he's going to be able to catch right now. As he doesn't know exactly where his brother's gone. And I need a... I think it's at the start of their turn, actually. So,
Okay.
Shoot cast this spell. Bright light spreads around all of you, and you're all... The dark forest is again filled with bright light that lights up the space. And that will be Chuke's turn.
Cool. Greegold, that's you.
Greegold turns his gaze towards the arches atop the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Would they be within 90 feet of me?
They are within 90 feet of you.
I am going to attempt to summon a fae. Hopefully. So, my goal is to summon it in between two archers, if that's possible.
Sure.
I'm assuming they're like kind of like one.
I think they're just lined up.
Yeah, for
Up there,
lack
yeah.
of better terms, square next to each other.
Yes.
Can I summon one in between two archers?
Yes.
Is that possible?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to summon a spirit fae. Now, because I've put my spirit totem down, this woodland fae now has a similar broken unicorn horn on it, for the sake of theme
Vibes.
and vibes. But I'm going to expend a level 4 spell slot to have pretty good HP on that guy, to summon a Trixie fae. Almost simultaneously, while summoning that with my Grovekeeper staff, you see the Grovekeeper staff emulate in this like golden radiant light as I cast Shillelagh. And that is my bonus action and action. I will stay put, as it will go to my fae's turn. Now my fae, being a Trixie fae, uses its bonus action. The bonus action, what does it do, you might ask?
Tell me more.
Fill a 5-foot cube with magical darkness. This lasts until the end of its turn. In an attempt to block 2 of the archers' vision so they wouldn't attack us the next turn.
So
hoping
it fills its space in a 5-foot cube.
they can fill a 5-foot cube within 5 feet of. I guess I would have to probably choose one of the archers, right?
If it's a 5-foot radius, then you could pick 2. But technically, as far as rules are, if it's a 5-foot cube, that is the space of one person.
The Fae can fill a 5-foot cube within 5 feet of it with magical darkness.
Gotcha. So you would have to choose one.
So
unfortunately.
let's just say there's 6 of them. I'm in between 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
I fill the first archer with a 5-foot cube so this archer cannot see
Sure.
with my bonus action. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Should just start pushing them off.
Bye.
That was my bonus action. Right after, man, if only I could be that archer filled with fear. After seeing this Fae being summoned, putting his other friend in sheer darkness, and then doing a 180 turn slowly around, similarly to in Harry Potter's Sorcerer's Stone when they're playing chess. And that chess piece moves ever so ominously.
Yes.
That's how the Fae looks, the Spirit Fae, as it does a multi-attack on the other one that is not in the darkness.
Go for it.
Cool. Sick. And with Shillelagh, we get a +1 to that.
Does Shillelagh apply to the Fae, though?
Shillelagh is your weapon.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
However, the Fae, I believe, uses your
correct
spell attack
it's both.
attack anyway. So technically,
yeah,
yes.
it's technically both.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Sick. And now we're doing damage. And by the way, this does act as magical,
Yes. Okay, cool.
for the record. D6. 10 piercing damage
Cool.
and 2 force damage.
Sick. 12 damage.
Yes.
Go for that second attack.
Yes. I will. 17.
Yep.
13 piercing. 3 force
Sick.
on the second attack.
Yeah! One of the archers falls down from the waterfall.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Grease.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, good shot, good shit. Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat their bodies. What?
What?
That will, yes, end Greegold's turn.
Awesome. Mathis, back to the top of initiative with you.
I still have no clue where this invisible creature is.
You saw Freya swing wildly at
And
where
miss.
they were, and they're not there anymore. The sickening radiance is beginning to seep into the air, but has not quite found purchase yet, as it is not their turn.
Might it be known, by the way, within my unicorn spirit totem, you and your allies gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura.
Huge.
I don't know if that
Massive.
if this thing is in the aura, but
Can I
that be known?
just take a glance around and try and see if I can see, just with the aura of this unicorn, like if I see any like tears in it, like anything that seems
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Let's go.
not even close. How's a 9?
Damn.
Did you roll with triple advantage though?
No.
9 is not going to do it, unfortunately.
I think Mathis curses under his breath, takes a couple, like 15 feet of movement out from his cover, and you know what? Actually, I'm gonna take my full movement, sort of across this clearing. I think once again trying to line up with Chuke, where Chuke and I are opposite sides of probably Bob at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to, as I'm moving, turn around. I'm going to take 3 shots at 3 archers above.
Cool.
Dice jail. Dice jail.
Okay, so 20 to hit.
Yep.
28 to hit. 17 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. And these are against 3 different archers. I'm just, I think, using Fuse's lineage verbiage like archers 4, 5, and 6. I'm just going to take 3 separate shots.
Sure.
First one takes 9 force damage and 4 lightning damage. Second one takes 11 force damage and 5 lightning damage. Third one takes 12 piercing damage and 3 lightning damage.
Sick.
And mechanically, if these guys have any reaction economy, I do need DC 15 con saves from all of them.
Cool. One of them falls from the waterfall, one of the ones that you shot previously.
Nice.
The other 2, you see arrows find much stronger purchase than before, as they look like they step back and take quite a bit of damage. Cool. Anything else from your turn, Mathis?
That is my action bonus and movement. I'm chilling.
Cool. Chuke, what's the save?
DC 19 Constitution save.
You feel a pulse of energy as you felt your spell begin to take purchase on somebody that pushed it back away from them.
Might I say legendary resistance?
You might say that.
I think you might say legendary resistance. You hear legendary resistance murmur around the crowds. I think it's legendary resistance.
Gonna roll a d20. This is a luck check. The odds are in your favor. It's a 19 on the die.
That's an odd. That's in our favor.
So the odds were in our
You said
favor.
the odds are in our favor.
Right, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. You hear one more try. Chuke, I would like you to roll another d20 for me.
I'd love to.
Oh,
It's a 9.
Coming out of invisibility as you see Bob flying away, and you see their essence begin to be pulled back down to the ground, unveiling from invisibility, holding another red gem. What's happening? Ida, help me! And Bob is gone. The hand unveils as the rest of their body, a dark-robed figure, red, glowing eyes flying above the ground. You see the red eyes focus on you, Chuke. That one was going to be for you. But this will do better. And then Misty steps 30 feet up back towards the top of the waterfall and keeps flying away from you all.
No.
You see that Ida will take her full action to run towards the waterfall and attempt to chase after this person. Karis raises her hand up.
Not yet. You're not getting away.
A beam of bright sunlight radiates from the sky in a giant cylinder, illuminating the area, dancing light off of the mist from the waterfall. They will save, but still take half.
Okay.
13 radiant halved. Karis, seeing her spell not take full effect. Stop them. They're gonna get away. Freya, that's your turn.
Seeing what happened, Freya's like, no. Fucking magic. I can't fly. And they flew up above the waterfall, like over the archers.
Not quite yet.
But they're
missed
making their
you-
way towards the top of the waterfall.
Yeah, they're getting close.
Okay.
I would say they're about 75 feet away from the ground.
Six. And how far away am I from the waterfall?
Like 30-ish.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to run 10 feet. I'm going to long jump 23 feet because it's my strength score.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Try to grab onto the wall.
Mm-hmm. Give me an athletics check with advantage.
Okay. I rolled 2 18s.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus.
No problem.
So
So
20, yeah,
that's-
28.
As
Plus,
they say in the Stone Clan, no problem.
I like climb rocks. And I guess I'll just use the remaining of my feet to climb. My movement. So I have 40 feet, so that would be like 7 feet of movement of climbing.
Tenacious as ever, counselor.
I take my job seriously. Now get down here and fight like whatever you are.
I don't think I will. Give me a perception check.
It's a 7.
The roar of the waterfall is loud enough to make you unsure of whatever this voice sounds like.
Would I still have a bonus action after all that?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
You rolled so goddamn good on your athletics. You're climbing up this waterfall like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm gonna grab onto one of the runes that are hanging off of her belt, and you watch as like the grayish tone of her skin kind of like almost get like, and you don't see her tribal tattoos anymore. It just all looks like a big like rocky stone, as the rune she has in her fist glows, invoking my frost rune.
Sick.
Okay, cool. And that's my turn.
Gotcha. It's going to be the archers. 2 of them active, right? One of them.
Well, I was hoping that
There's-
one of them did not have dark vision or see
Well,
through.
magical
sorry,
darkness,
dark
it wouldn't
vision,
matter. So one of them's in darkness, 2 are down.
Yes.
or some way to pierce through my magical dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Besides just moving out of it.
They move out of it.
Well, roll a d4 and make sure they don't just move off of the edge of the cliff.
Opportunity attack.
Give him advantage though. I kind of like the fight. Let's keep it going.
No, I'm gonna roll a d20 and see.
And if they move away from me because I'm within 5 feet, I opportunity attack.
Okay, it was a 17. They move out. However, yeah, your summon will get an opportunity attack as they move out of this affected area. An arrow whizzes past you, Freya, as you walk up the cliff, or as you climb up the cliff. An arrow hits the ground right next to you, Chuke.
26 to hit.
Yeah.
Fuse says with a shit-eating grin on his face.
Fuse, you little shit eater?
Yes, so that's going to be, and again, magical. Don't know if it matters, but we're looking at 11 piercing and 4 force damage
Damn. All right.
on that short sword.
This one was unharmed. So gashes into its side as it as they run away.
Cool.
Misses your displaced armor. And what is the spirit's AC?
16.
Cool. Misses them as well. Chuke, that's your turn.
Oh, you'll not be leaving. You'll have to kill me first. Chuke's hair jumps up even higher. He's surrounded in like pink energy, and he takes his hand and he goes standing in place. He takes a wide swipe, and as he does, he's going to summon a big beast hand in the air, and it's going to try to grapple this creature, making its way up the top of the mountainside.
Cool. What is is it a save or is that a contested
It's an
check?
opposed athletics check, baby. I got a 24 on my strength check.
I'm pretty sure that beats a 3.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, Chuke uses his action to summon this massive, glowing, ethereal hand that has glowing lines that'll light like the tattoos running down Chuke's hands, and rings to match as it grapples this creature and says, "Come back and fight, if you dare."
Roll a d20 for me.
That's a 5. Is that good enough?
As your hand grapples this person, their hood is not removed.
Damn it. Dude, I'm gonna freaking get Kane out of there. He's gonna be screwed.
Does Big Me's hand have movement? Can you pull him down?
Yeah. They also probably have Misty Step, so like I'm probably gonna have to do this again, but whatever.
Do you think this changes anything? Your world is going to burn. The bastion is going to fall. You might as well join before it's too late.
I don't care about the Bastion fucking burning. You think I'm here for the Bastion? I'm here to keep whatever you just took fucking safe.
Far too late for that.
Well,
They're mine now.
not if you die before I do. Opposite. Not if I kill you first. Sorry, the moment's tense. It's pretty freaking heated right now.
Who's killing who? Who's dying now?
Hopefully, I think.
You're confusing yourself.
Yeah, it's been a weird couple days. That's Chuke's turn.
Awesome. Greegold, that's you.
Yes. I'm sorry. How are hit points looking?
Dude, don't worry about me.
We good?
I'm great.
Freya?
Great.
Mathis?
My person is down a little bit if you want to heal them.
Give him the unicorn.
Give him the unicorn!
Wait, my person? You mean?
Yeah, my
The bad guy.
the bad guy.
Yeah.
If you want to heal them, you can. They're down a little
sorry,
bit.
I forgot where that fucking mattered to Greegold.
All right.
The bad guy. I think
No
then,
sympathy. No sympathy for the bad guys.
No, hey, what's the deal here? What's come on, Malone? I think. Are you down a little bit though, Chuke?
I'm fine right now. I'm also pretty far away. I'm hoping to provoke this person into fighting me, but
I just think I have an extra bonus action that I won't. No, I could do something. How many more archers are there?
There's still
4.
4.
One of them looking heavily hurt.
All right, I summon another Fey spirit
Oh, shit.
because I can do 2 with Circlet of Summoning.
Let's go. Cool little magic item, homebrew edition that lets the Archdruid focus on 2 conjuration spells at once.
Awesome. So whereas the first one was like a more floral Fey spirit, you could see the flowers blossoming. This one's like a swampy Fey spirit, and a lot of things are oozing out of it. And like sludge is like it opens its mouth, and then you see like sludge kind of just pouring out of it. Sure.
They take the dampest cigarette out of their person.
We gotta do this again.
Yeah. Think of like
Leonid.
think of like the the guy or gal at work that's been there for 40 years and is just fucking over it. He's been this fae has been summoned so many millions of times.
Every time you summon me, there's no time for me. It's like you get me, and then I go back, and then it's immediately I'm back again. I haven't been able to shower for 23 years in my time.
That's what it is. It's the showering that really gets to him.
I'm just so sludgy.
All right, so Floral Fae goes over to the one that I... By the way, this is another Trixie one. So it can summon as a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm fucking Trixie.
Another 5-foot magical darkness cube. Anyway, first one though, Floral Fae goes for the archer that it previously attacked and goes for a multi-attack.
Cool.
However, I feel like I probably only need one. But with that nat 1, maybe perhaps an 18 is better than a nat 1.
Perhaps.
Okay. Thank you to multi-attack. Technically, yes. 2d6 plus 7. But piercing-wise, we're looking at 8. Force-wise, we're looking at 4. For a total of 12 points of damage.
Another archer falls from the waterfall.
Yes. So
Because they're all going to fall from the waterfall now.
Floral Fae, though it is within 5 feet of range, instead of just slashing, almost throws this sword attached to this vine that has flowers blossoming out of every side of it. And it like pierces straight through the chest cavity of this archer. And then it retracts as the blood spurts out of either side of this archer, falling down the waterfall to its death. Second Fae, Swamp Fae. 40 years at Walmart Fae. Proceeds.
What am I doing this time?
Proceeds to bonus action magical darkness on... Okay, so we have, 3 left?
3 left.
Right? All right, so I put a Swamp Fae in between 4 and 5. So I can bonus action magical swamp fog. This magical darkness takes the form of like this magical swamp fog that looks like something not even magic would want to go into.
Gross.
Yeah.
Awesome.
As I let that archer meditate in this fog, if you will, I turn around Swamp Fae turns around and does multi-attack. 13 to hit?
Nope.
No. Womp. 21 to hit. That'll hit.
Absolutely.
8 piercing plus 2 force for a total of 10.
Another one down.
Let's go. This one, the Swamp Fae. This sword, it is a sword, but it looks like kind of a bat with the amount of sludge on it. But as it pierces...
All right, line it up.
As it technically does piercing damage through this thing, the swamp ooze like immediately infects these wounds, and there's just like a line of just filth.
Yeah, you're just like me.
As this archer falls from the waterfall.
Oh, that's why it's called that. Oh. It's all making sense now. Anything else from your turn, Greegold? Bonus action?
And then bonus action Greegold goes invisible.
Also action, I guess.
I did action by
Action was
summoning.
conjure, though.
Ooh, indeed.
Yeah, but so bonus action Hidden Step.
Cool.
Magically turn invisible lasts until the start of my next turn or until I make an attack, damage roll, or force someone to make a saving throw. So that's some Furbolg shit.
Cool.
That I just turn invisible. And then for my movement, I move, let's just say 30 feet towards a space unoccupied, kind of in the middle of everyone, but unoccupied, just to prevent some sort of being from like hopefully just guessing where I am.
Cool.
And Greegold ends his turn.
Awesome. Mathis, back to you.
You've got your Big B's hand up.
I was going to ask
They're
too.
grappled.
Could I have used... I didn't do it on my turn, so if you want to, it's fine. The Big Beast hand has movement. Could I have used its movement to take the like halved movement of the grappled creature to move it just back down?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So they're probably... How much movement does Big B's have?
60 feet, so 30 feet back down.
Jesus. Okay, so they're only 35 feet above the ground.
Yeah.
Man, I think at this point, I'm just going to take 3 shots at this grappled creature.
Cool.
22 to hit.
22 as a shield goes up will just hit.
Still hits.
Mm-hmm. And as they are grappled in this hand, shield goes up. Out of invisibility now, what you see is flowing out of the sleeves of their robes tendrils of blood that spread out and attempt to block your arrows from finding purchase, but you shatter them away.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Icky.
Blood hunters are gross.
I
Blood
do
stuff
need
is yucky.
a DC 15 con save.
Mm-hmm. Is this a magical effect?
It's the wording. Once per turn when dealing lightning damage with this weapon, target must succeed on a DC 15 con save or be unable to take reactions till the start of my next turn.
Is that part of your Crimson Right?
Because of my Crimson Right, this weapon is dealing lightning damage,
But it isn't-
That's part of the wording of the crossbow, not of Crimson Right.
And it isn't a blood curse, correct?
It's not a blood curse.
Okay. 11 fails.
Fails.
Mhm.
You gonna let that fail?
I'm gonna let that fail.
All right. I'm just gonna roll all 3 attacks.
Go for it.
Certainly with a 28.
Yeah.
25.
They all hit, even with the shield up.
Correct. So let's call that 27 force damage. And then
Damn.
another 12 lightning damage.
Ooh.
All right.
And they cannot take reactions until the start of my next turn. And that will be my whole turn.
At the end of your turn, I gave you a chance. The red eyes look to you, Mathis. I don't want to play nice anymore. Does a 24 hit?
24 does hit.
Cool. As the blood shatters from your crossbow, you see that they take it in their other hand and lob it back to you as a hardened shard that goes right through your displaced armor into your shoulder. That's 23 piercing damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, that as it like pierces into Mathis' shoulder, he's holding this gaze and does not even flinch.
Does that end your turn?
It does.
To their turn,
Wait,
grappled.
that wasn't their turn?
Nope.
Legendary actions.
Not a reaction, a legendary action. Understood.
I told you, I'm done playing nice.
Fair enough.
Grappled in the hand. I think I'd rather do this somewhere more comfortable. I believe I'll see you all back in Northdale.
Counterspell.
I need
Fourth level.
you to give me a perception check before you do that.
Okay, fine, deal. Damn it.
The fucking
It's, 12.
or some shit.
There are no verbal or somatic components as they cast this spell and disappear.
I don't know what spell that is, to be honest with you. As a player. I assume it's like teleport.
It is teleport.
Yeah.
You would recognize a teleport. Give me an Arcana check with advantage.
21. Didn't roll that good.
There's something really familiar about this teleport. It reminds you of the way you used to teleport back when you trained with Alberto. Almost as if he was casting the spell there, but he's not here anymore. He's dead.
Well, we need to go now.
I won't make you guys run through the rest as Freya, you deftly climb up to the top of the waterfall and are easily able to overpower the remainder with the help of Greegold's summons.
I think I just grab one of them by the head and throw them off the waterfall.
Yeah.
So sick.
As you get up there, you see the archers are wearing armor of the Dale Watch.
You called it.
Body falls on the ground, and you all see the bodies on the floor of this waterfall clearing, emblazoned onto their Dale Watch armor is a circle.
Dark Star.
You would know this to be the symbol of the Dark Star.
All right.
This will just real quick above the table, because this would have been like, there was nothing extra I would have needed to do for this to happen, but I had intended to do a brand of castigation with those last few attacks.
Okay, yeah.
If you'll allow that. And I know they told us where they're going, but
Castigation is, you can like track them and stuff.
I know the direction to the branded creature as long as they're on the same plane as me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They also, there was a thing where they would have taken 3 psychic damage. That doesn't matter.
Cool.
But just so like I
Yeah.
know like where they're going.
Absolutely. I'll allow you to,
Yeah, that's no action
put that
economy.
up.
It's just
Mhm.
when I hit them with a weapon.
Almost immediately, you feel the brand far away from you, back in Northdale, as they teleport it away instantaneously.
I don't think Mathis is really worried about that at this moment. I think as bodies fall around him from the top of the waterfall, I think he is moved over to Willow's body and is just sort of crouched down next to it.
Yeah.
No, no, no!
You see Ida is grabbing trees and uprooting them single-handedly and just throwing them around in a fit of rage. In the aftermath, what are you all doing here?
Karis, do you have any way to teleport us?
I don't have that prepared. I can... She looks down as she says this. With what Bob gave us when you all showed up, I have the ability to get a high enough casting of fly on you all. We can make our way back quickly. Otherwise, I don't have anything else to offer.
Let's make haste.
Fly it is.
Freya's still on top of the waterfall.
I can't see anyone!
Greegold removes his summons, thus removing the magical darkness. Is that the problem here?
How long do the summons last? Check
Concentration up to 1 hour, so I could actually hold them for that long.
There you go.
Would they follow me though?
Yeah, they're your summons.
Oh, well, F yeah.
I mean, it's going to take us more than
Where
that
are
to
we
get
going
back, right?
now?
Well, then I'm definitely just having them like us Power Ranger our way across the sky.
Yeah, Freya climbs back down.
Yeah,
to join everybody.
Chuke yells down as you're climbing down. Counselor, we need to save your city.
That's what I'm trying to do.
This is big. They're hiding this from you.
Yeah. Looks down to Willow's body. Can't believe I didn't see it.
Can I check the knife Willow had to see what they were coating it with?
Yeah, you can. Give me an investigation. Well,
I think blood. I think they were cutting in blood.
this is going to be a medicine check.
of their
I would
enemies.
Yeah,
say.
when you stab something.
Does Willow have the circle?
She does not. No?
Medicine check, no shot.
Okay. You do see that on this dagger that is currently still glistening with some sort of poison or venom, you see that there are multiple other vials that could like almost like a revolver flip around and be inserted onto the dagger.
Greegold, can you, do you recognize any of these? Are these local toxins? What are we...
Can I do a little survival
Medicine.
or medicine?
Mhm.
Greegold lets out a big breath. 13.
Not entirely familiar. Some of them look like just sort of a poison or a venom that would probably harm somebody. You don't fully know what the effects of what these are.
I'm not sure exactly what these might cause, but I know it's not good.
I'm going to take it.
Cool.
Stand up. All right. 7 right to travel.
Karis raises her hands and casts fly on everybody. Very high level spell to have to do that.
All right, let's move.
We'll come back for the bodies of the watch.
Anything else you do before you fly back to Northdale?
No, I might do some things as I get closer.
That's
But
it. Yeah, no.
Cool.
I think Greegold just looks over at his summons and at Grease and makes sure everyone's there as we prepare to fly back.
Let's go get this piece of shit.
Finally a flying squirrel now, aren't you, Grease?
What I always wanted to be.
You all fly off back to Northdale in the dark, starlit night.
The dark starlit night?
The dark, star lit night.
yeah, classic.
And that's where we'll end part 1 of episode 4 of Shadow over Northdale. Tune in next week for the exciting, actually final conclusion. Bye, all stars.
Bye, all stars.